Okay, as usual, the sessions want to take a call. Okay, as usual, the sessions want to take a call. Okay, hey, the echo is here. So, welcome to the channel, guys. And here we have, tada, Elif and Moroyama. Nice. Yes, Inanna and Inini, no, Yamato. Okay, so this is the PTR testing for the patch 3.4.10 and all the new Esper and also all the balance changes to the old Esper characters. And we're gonna test all of them, see what are the changes, because nowadays the developer don't want to show me everything in the patch notes. So we do need this PTR testing to see the full scale of the Esper, of the new Esper, and we will see whether they are worth it to pull or not, and whether they're gonna last for a very long time after you pull them, and for both pay to win and the free to play players. So Moroyama is snake, yes, obviously. The captain ability is attack by 30%, so that is a general attack. And then Elif, another attack. 40% attack in Ritual Miracle, the PvE content. So she's supposed to be good for PvE content. This is what the developer gonna recommend to you or suggest to you indirectly for every single character, like showing the captain ability for the content that they are good at. So let's just go. Delete this, and we gotta go to the Esper, and we're gonna read their skill set. So starting with Elif, oh my god. She looks really cool though. Although it's too bad that he becomes the bad guy. Yeah, but we will see. First skill, attacks one enemy 2 times, damage per hit, 30% attack. My god. 6 Abilimon to increase the damage by twice the amount. So she definitely needs Abilimon, otherwise this skill deals too low of a damage. It only deals 60% attack. And after you upgrade her ability with Abilimons, then it will go up to 120% attack. Just to reach the average normal amount of S1 attack damage, you need Abilimon for her. So it's not a good thing for the first skill. Yeah, so if you don't have Abilimon on her, she definitely deals very, very low damage on the first skill. That's it. At the start of a round, Elif enters Lion Stance. Okay, and dispensable attack and defense plus 40%. Oh my god, that's big. That's a big number. Gains shield strike 100% maximum HP. What the hell? When shield expires, removes this effect and enters contested territory. Okay, we do need to test whether the shield can be replaced by Lian. So we will see if at the very beginning of the turn, she gonna, at the start of a round, she gonna get the shield, and if the shield is gone, she will definitely lose the Lion Stance. But if we keep reversing the shield and it counts as her shield, then she will have a permanent Lion Stance. So that means that the attack and defense here is also permanent. She has a permanent 40% increase of attack and defense, which is huge, And also if she gains attack up, critical rate up, and critical damage or critical damage up, while in Lion Stance attacks with Victory Horn triggers once per turn. So every time she receives buffs, she gonna deal damage using the Victory Horn, the third skill, which is ultimate if you want to call it, like in any other game. So that is good, because if you have 5 support Esper, we're gonna test that too. So remind me, okay? The first thing we need to test is the shield. Can we replace it with another shield? The second testing, we gonna need to see if Elif already have attack up, for example, and then we have another Esper that gives her another attack up. Will it count as refreshing the attack up and she also gonna trigger the victory horn, or does it count as the same buff and it's not gonna trigger her victory horn anymore? So that's the second test. And then when she has contested territory, okay, this is a new buff, undispellable speed minus 40%. What? This is a debuff. Immune to speed down, and then dealing damage recovers HP. So she actually counters Sloan. Sloan is able to reduce your speed, but this one, she voluntarily reduce her own speed just to be immune to speed down. Why? Why though? Why? Like if you are not fighting Sloan, this is a debuff. But if you are fighting Sloan, then I don't know. Like is Sloan's speed reduction higher than that? Speed minus 5%, and it can stack until 10. So maximum number of speed reduction is 50%. But she already reduced her own speed by 40%. So she actually winning just by 10% of speed against Sloan. I don't think it's necessary. Like that's a bad news, you know. That's actually bad. So wait. I forgot to put the chat, the new chat on my OBS. Hey, what have you tested so far? We just started. So you just came at the right time. You came at the right time. We just started. I'm reading all the skill first, and then we're gonna test the Esper one by one. And I want to do it like this. I'm gonna read Elif's skill, and then I'm gonna test her, just so that I don't forget what I need to test. Like just now, we need to test whether this shield can be replaced with other Esper shield, and then whether the buff can be refreshed and it will still trigger the victory horn. And now we're gonna continue reading this. Dealing damage recovers HP, healing 100% damage. So that is 100% lifesteal, which is insanely good. And if the carrier's maximum HP is 100% at the end of their active turn, removes this effect and enters Lion stance. So she needs to be at full health. Okay. HP is 100%. Okay, this one needs to be tested in the real server. Okay, so for those of you who watch this, you need to test this against Iki or Yuuhime or any other Esper that can reduce maximum HP. Because what does it mean by 100% maximum HP? Does it mean that she needs to be at her original maximum 100% HP? That means that if she get her maximum HP reduced by Iki or Yuuhime or Luoyan or any other Esper that can reduce maximum HP, then she will never ever get out from the contested territory state. But if it means just to have 100% HP, which is already reduced by the maximum HP reduction, but it is still counted as 100% HP, then she cannot be countered on this one. So it's like a huge weakness if she can be countered by maximum HP reduction. That means that you definitely need to pair Elif with Ahmed, because you don't want to meet Iki. Like we have a ton of Iki right now in the current PvP meta, so that's a problem. But we also have a buff for Yuuhime in the next patch, in this patch. So I do expect some Yuuhime players. So this one is also going to be a problem then. So yeah, and then it must be and then the Lion stance. So every time she moves, she needs to be at maximum HP to get into Lion stance and yeah, to keep triggering the victory horn. She can be OP, that means that her potential to be OP is there. Like if you can manage her HP and keep her at Lion stance every single turn, that means that she will be able to spam her third skill every single turn. Wow. That is insane. Every single turn, you know, like every time she gets a buff. And that means this is good, like because if you can refresh the buff, the best partner for Elif is actually someone like Alice or Anki Chai or Sachiko, because they can trigger critical rate up and attack up every single turn. They don't need to cast their third skill to be able to give Elif buff. So do keep that in mind. Nice. I think it means total HP, so it won't be Rune since those abilities lower maximum HP. Yeah. But that can also be her weakness. Like if she turns out to be really OP with this lion stance, because like I said, you can spam the victory horn, so she can be pretty OP. So this is to balance her out. An OP Esper need to be balanced by a weakness, like a huge weakness, like high risk, high reward thing, So it makes sense, But we do need to test this, but I cannot test this in the PTR. So you guys need to keep that in mind and try it out the moment she hits the real server.
You need brains if you want to.
So let's take a look at the third skill. Attacks all enemies, damage 70% HP. Oh my god. Oh, the passive cannot be upgraded. So all the ability ones goes into the first skill and the third skill. So she deals only 70% attack, which is low for an AoE damage. The average number for AoE damage is 100% attack. And it inflicts defense down. We have a ton of Esper that can inflict defense down. Cooldown 5 turns, that's also too long. Can be reduced to 4 turns, so that's a normal AoE, not AoE, like the third skill cooldown. And then the damage can go up to 120%. So it is 20% higher than a normal AoE damage. So at least she is okay. Like the first skill is normal, like very, very normal, like 120% attack damage is the standard average S1 damage. But this one is 20% higher as an AoE. So she really needs her Abilimon, because to get to a normal attack damage, she needs to have maximum Abilimon just to get to a normal attack damage, the average attack damage. But her potential is she is able to spam her victory horn, so we're gonna try that. And then going to the divinate. Assume once her skill is ascended, it gets a second hit. Not sure. Oh yeah, we forgot to see the ascended state. Where is it? I'm gonna need to like her first, so I can put her in the leftmost place in here. Where is it?
I unsheath my soul only for the strongest foes.
It's time for me to make an entrance.
Let's go. We also gonna need to test Yuuhime later on, and Yamato later on, and then Nora later on, and Fumitsuki later on, and Amir also, and Fatimah also.
Let's go.
And
I give the orders around here.
okay, we're gonna go see the Ascension. First one attack, second one HP. So that's a really good one. We don't need defense for a fighter Esper. And then this one. Okay, attacks all. If the target is a boss. Oh yeah, we read this in the patch notes. If the target is a boss, dispels all its buffs first, one miss and can't be resisted, and then attacks it. That means 100% attack. So to the boss. So that means that on top of your 120% attack damage, I think, next attacks all enemies, damage 70% attack. It's the same, and it fixes defense down. So on top of your 120% AoE damage, you're gonna deal an extra 100% attack to the boss. This is why her captain ability is a 40% attack buff to PvE content, because she is really, really good against bosses. And like I said, if you can pair her up with Alice and Anki Chai or Sachiko, who can give her buffs every single turn, she will be able to keep spamming her third ability every single turn, and that will hit the boss for 220% attack damage, which is, considering that it is spammable, it is huge. It is huge. Okay. So let's go to the fourth one. Increase critical rate and then critical damage. Nice. It's been a long time since we lost someone who gets a critical damage in their ascension. So this is really good. This is really good. And attack up. Nice. Although it's gonna be the best if the critical damage is here on the sixth one because it will increase her critical damage by a ton more. But this is already great. Critical rate, critical damage, and attack. She's gonna be able to deal insane amount of damage. Oh, I forgot to check. What is her stats? Let's see.
You've got
What is her stats? This one.
orders around here.
At maximum level, she has 13,000 HP, attack 1,046. So the attack, the basic attack stats is very low. Like for a fighter esper, I do expect them to have at least 1,200 attack, like basic attack. So a basic attack number. So this is considered low, very low. So even though she deals 220% attack damage to the boss, you can imagine it as like around around 190% attack to the boss. She got 13,000 is 13,000 huge. No. This one has a higher attack.
Let's go.
Yeah, higher hit.
We got a lot.
This one, Momo. Momo also have a low attack. Who has a standard attack? This one.
Our revels now are ended.
Yeah, this one is abnormal.
For
but for those of you, for those esper who has high attack, they have at least like around 12,000 HP. So yeah, she has more HP. We can consider her as a bruiser, and she can be considered on equal level as someone like Momo, a bruiser esper.
I give the orders around here.
So that's okay. Now going to the divinate. What is divinate doing? After casting any ability, 100% chance of inflicting fervor for one turn. What is fervor? Wow, this is a new buff. I mean, a new debuff. Inflicting. Yeah, this is a new debuff. We do need. I do want to pull that. Come on. Let's pull that. I'm gonna need to pull that divinate and see what fervor is. What is the divinate? Okay, do I have enough? I only have 1,000. I don't think I will be able to get this, but we will see. Can I get this? Let's go. Pull. MLM bang. What is MLM? Hi young one, welcome to the stream. What is MLM? Malam? Do you mean malam? Oh, okay. Yeah. Not malam. Oh, leader buff was changed, Lord. Oh, really? Really? This just came out. The buff was not shown on the patch notes. So I don't know. Like, if it is changed, then she got changed in a matter of hours. Because I think the PTR server only got her out today. So yeah, we didn't get this one. So I also don't know what fervor is. This is really hard. How to know what fervor is? That one, I think you need to wait until someone else, probably another YouTuber who actually play their PTR account and get that divinate, to see what fervor is. I don't have divinate in here, like something that can pull for a divinate. But anyway, let's just continue. Are we gonna see?
It is a good dream, but you will wake up.
So that one is the divinate. We still don't know what fervor is. And then we're gonna go to the rival rune first. Let's go. War. So quite okay. And Avatara, she doesn't really need Avatara actually. Like the first skill doesn't really do anything. It just deals damage. So she actually don't need Avatara, but that is just an extra bonus damage from her part. The war machine here, the war is quite okay. Like it's quite okay. Like they never give Thunder Set to rival Rune, probably because they consider Thunder Set as PvE equipment. So for every single fighter, they're just gonna give War Set Avatara, yeah, to dish out as much damage as possible. So that's her. And then we're gonna go to the resonance. First one, Victory Horde, final damage plus 10%, that is the third skill. The second one, new effect Battle Fury, this is the passive. Dealing damage inflicts extra true damage 50% attack. That is quite good. I mean, let's check out. Let's check out the rest. Like we're gonna see the best true damage dealer first. Sujue deal
The truth is often hidden in
15% true damage to every single Esper out there. Okay. And then we gonna see this one, Jinchu deal 100% defense and 80% attack true damage. Yeah, this one is definitely still higher and like the best true damage dealer. And then Momo true damage is per hit 35%, so this is 70% attack. So 50% is quite low. And then this one per hit 65% attack. So this one still deal more true damage. But they all only deal the true damage. Okay, so for Elif, she deals the normal attack damage and then an extra true damage. Which if we want to consider adding the number, like the normal attack damage for the first skill is 120% attack damage plus the 50% true damage, you can consider it as similar to like 170% attack damage if the enemy has 0 defense, of course. And then the third skill, she gonna deal 120% AoE damage and adding up by the true damage 50%, that means that she gonna deal 170% AoE damage and then plus 100 extra to a boss, 270% damage to a boss, which is the same as the normal S3 single target fighter attack damage, 270%. So that one is good. On top of her being able to deal AoE damage, but that just means that if you do want to use Elif, it is recommended to get her to resonance too. You know, because this is when her damage becomes higher than just a normal fighter Esper. You know. Okay, so going to the third one. Furthermore, every stack makes the enemy take... Oh, you already know that. Okay, that's nice. Every stack makes the enemy take 2% more damage. And when the enemy takes their turn, they take 1%. I need the exact sentence, you know. Because there are many questions if you type it in your own sentence. Like, 2% more damage, is it from every single source? Or is it only from Elif? And does it also include damage over time, or does it also include true damage increase? And when the enemy takes their turn, they take 1% total HP as true damage and removes all stacks. What? Remove all further stacks, is it? When the enemy takes their turn, they take true damage, so all stacks. Is it 1% total HP per stack? I think so. Yeah, so for every single stack, they also take 1% total HP, maximum 10 stacks. So you need to hit them 10 times. This one.
I give the orders around here.
Inflicting for one after casting a wave. Yeah, does that mean she needs to hit the enemy 10 times before they can even move to get the maximum stack? That is almost impossible. It's pretty bad on paper. Normally saving grace is her R6. The skill does not specify those things. Needs testing. No. If it exactly written down as the enemy take 2% more damage taken than it is including damage over time and also true damage. Because it is the same as this one. It is the same as the sentence in Chu Yao's ability. This Chu Yao.
Look at this little guy. Ain't he cute?
Where is Chu Yao?
An eye for an eye.
Here.
The rite of dance repels
So,
all evil.
Yeah, like this one. Look, this is the exact sentence. This is why Chu Yao is insanely good. You know, because like it says here, for everyone debuff the carrier has final ability damage taken plus 10%. That means that every single ability cast on the enemy that has calamity will have their damage taken plus 10%. But this one doesn't include a damage over time, I think, because this is ability damage taken, not from a debuff source. Then final ability damage dealt minus 10%. One, you know, and this one, like the seer description, plus 25% damage taken. This includes damage over time and also true damage. You know, for this one, this includes the true damage because the true damage is considered ability damage. You know, because the expert need to cast an ability to deal that true damage. You know, so that's the exact sentence.
Our revels now
And then who else can increase
Time for my curtain
final
call.
damage taken? This one. Look at this. When taking damage taken plus 20%. So this one is exactly the same as Seer. So hence why Sujue is also a must-have expert. Like because she is the only one who has an extra damage taken on top of another Seer. Like because Seer, this one plus 25% damage taken, and Sujue's puppet art can stack. You know, so that's why the exact sentence is important. But it does not say final ability damage. It just says damage taken plus 20. It's not like Yelena debuff. Yelena. Who is Yelena? In Yalina? Yes, Yalina.
Dance with me. Let's stay together forever.
Yeah, this is, where was Yalina? Just wait, I click on her. Wait, where is she?
Do you need help with anything?
Where's Yalina? Oh, there she is. Yeah, for Yalina,
Ain't he cute?
this one, damage taken plus 3%, yes. Like, if you watch my previous Esper testing video, like, I mentioned her. Like, she is a hidden gem in the Epic Esper category, but I can never prove it to you because I myself don't have Yalina. I still don't have Yalina until now, you know. So I cannot show you a full strength Yalina because Yalina and Mei is actually on par with Emma and Yukshu. You know, this one, Mei, Yukshu, Emma, Yalina, and then Sachiko are borderline legendary Esper in the Epic category.
Sachiko is fine.
You know, all those Esper. But now let's just go back to Elif first.
The orders around here.
I'm sure final ability damage and damage taken are different. Yes. She said, yeah. Final ability damage and damage taken is exactly different. That's why. So hence why this one can stack. You know, like Sujue, Chu Yao, and Seer and Defense Down. They all can stack. That's why I really love this Esper here, like Chu Yao and Sujue. Because on top of giving the enemy defense down, and then Seer, and then you can also give them puppet art, and then you can also give them calamity. It increased their damage taken by a lot. you know. And the only thing different for Calamity is that it doesn't increase damage over time for the enemy, but it can stack by itself. You know, for every one debuff the carrier has, final ability damage taken plus 10%, but the enemy can have up to 12 debuffs. You know, every single Esper can have up to 12 debuffs at the same time. So final ability damage can go up to 120%. You know, this includes true damage from someone like this guy. So yeah, that's why, like I mentioned in my video, the moment Chuyao came out, a must-have Esper because of this. You know, this is insanely good and insanely strong. But again, we just gotta keep going. Like this. We're gonna need to test this. My anime thanks on. I agree with my entire heart. She is slept on massively. I've been a believer in Elif since she was released. Exactly. You can watch my previous Esper testing video on Sloan. I think on Sloan. Yeah, on Sloan's testing. I actually explained to you why Yelena is insanely good. But we're gonna go on Elif now, and let's see, continuing the resonance. So the third one, increased stats when at elemental advantage, damage bonus, so that's okay. Now the sixth one, new effect, Battle Fury, when Lion Stance is active, performs an assist attack with Lion's Roar when an ally attacks. What is Lion's Roar? Is it the first one? Yes. So when the when the Lion Stance is active, when an ally attacks. Now this is good. Like usually someone like Feng Shun, he needs the ally to attack using their first skill in order for Feng Shun to assist attack. But this one doesn't specify which skills your ally need to cast. So this can call your allies even if they cast the second skill or the third skill, similar to Yukshu, but Yukshu have another requirement. She needs her allies to have at least 3 buffs, which is sometimes quite hard if you have Iki in your enemy lineup. But this one doesn't have a requirement. That's the advantage of, the strength of Resonance 6 for Elif, you know. As long as the Lion Stance is active. And the requirement to have your Lion Stance active is just to have Elif at maximum HP. So we're gonna go and test her first before we go to the next character. Let's go. Elif here. And then I'm gonna use Clara. And probably Leah. Let's go. CY is capped at 50%, unfortunately. Oh yeah. There's the mentioning there, right? It's capped at 50%. Oh yeah. But that is already good enough. Like it's already twice the amount of Seer can give to you. You know. But look at that. I managed to survive with 1 HP. Oh yeah, I forgot to increase her level to maximum. It's a miracle she can survive. Let me config maximum level. Go level 60 enemy. That's the normal level. So every time she has her shield, which is insanely great. Look, the shield is 100% of her maximum HP. That means that she will almost never gonna die if she is losing to a speed team in PvP. Okay, she almost never gonna die. Like that means that she has double the amount of health a fighter Esper can have. So that is good for her survivability. So let's see her animation. Let's go. This is the skill animation.
Tear them apart.
Wow. Too fast though. The animation is too fast. Too short. Too short. But look at this. Let me see. Wait. This one, right? Attack and evade gets shield strength. When shield expires, remove this effect and enters contested territory. Okay. Shield doesn't expire. Wait, what? Shield strength 100. Oh, that's the lion stance shield, not Leon's shield. Okay. Let's try aspiring that. Go attack him more. I do want to go to that state. There we go. The contested territory state. Okay. Now if I get shield, oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, this is insanely good. Yeah, this is insanely good. Yeah, because when the moment she is in the contested territory, she has lifesteal. So if she only require a little bit of health, like just now, she only need to lifesteal her health back to full, and with the carrier's maximum HP is 100% at the end of their active turn, and enters Lion Stance. And the Lion Stance gives her another 100% maximum HP as shield. You saw that just now, right? And when she has contested territory, performs an assist attack with Lion's Roar after any ally attacks. That means that she will be able, every time an ally attack when she doesn't have her shield, when she is not on Lion Stance, she will perform a pursuit attack using her first ability, and she will lifesteal from that. Oh, that's why she requires the Avatara. Now I understand why the developer gives her Avatara. She needs to rely on her lifesteal. And now I understand why they also remove the absorb buff from Abigail. Because if not, then pairing her up with Abigail will be OP. Because Abigail, on top of being able to give her shield, she is able to give her another lifesteal buff, which gonna increase her lifesteal from 100% to like 150%. I forgot what's the absorb lifesteal amount that Abigail gives to her allies. And she will always gonna be on full health, and that means that she will always gonna have her 100% maximum HP as shield. She can never die. Damn, this is insane. Let me see, and the shield also can be protected. Like the lion's shield, the lion's stance shield is different with the Leon and Clara's shield. Like for example, like if she gets attacked, she will reduce her shield that comes from Leon and Clara first, and then if those two are gone, or they count as the same shield. If the shield from either Leon or Clara is gone, then she still counts whatever left from her Lion Stance shield. Shield outside of the actual buff does not trigger. No. The shield is not for triggering her Lion Stance. The shield is to protect her Lion Stance shield. So that it is there to prolong her Lion Stance. So instead of reducing her own shield, I do hope that the shield can be taken from the Leon instead. Like the enemy who attack her will reduce Leon's shield first instead of the Lion Stance shield. That means that she will stay in the Lion state much longer. Oh, yes, he's a bruiser Esper for sure. Yes, exactly. Sorry, we're going to head out. Thanks for the stream. Bye. Have a good night. Bye, Wandering Imagination. Thanks for coming. Yes. So yeah. So she is a bruiser, really, for sure. So that's a shield. Okay. Now, if oh no, I need to give shield from Leon, not from Clara. So I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna use this. Here's my reasoning. If I use this, she will definitely at full health. So I will not know the trigger of Lion's stance comes from the shield or it comes from her having 100% visibility. Like for example, she is currently at around 80% HP, for example. Now, if I give her Leon's shield, that means that she's not gonna heal this health. It only gives her the shield. So if by giving her shield, does it trigger the Lion stance or not? We're gonna try that. But if I use Clara, she will heal her to full health on top of giving her shield, which will definitely gonna trigger the Lion stance, and so I will not be able to see what is the trigger. Now let's see. If this gives Lion stance, this doesn't heal, right? This doesn't heal, yes. Yes, this doesn't heal. So, we're gonna see. Does this give her Lion stance? No, yes. So she needs to be at full health. It's not the shield that triggers this, it's the full health only. So let's see, if she heals, will it go back to full health? No. No. So this is a downside, this is the downside. If she heals her health to full, but she already has a shield, she will not go into Lion stance. This is either a bug or this is a feature, So if you think this is a bug, do give a ticket to the Dislyte developer team. And if you think this is a feature so that she's not that OP, then yeah, just leave it as it is. But I do think this is kind of like a bug. Let's see if she can live steal again. Let's see. Oh, she does. So it's just that she didn't get to full health just now, is it? Or must it be on her? Oh, it's on her. Oh yeah. At the end of their active turn. Okay, yes. Okay, so that works. Okay. That works all right. It needs to be on her own turn to go into the Lion stance. You cannot give her Lion stance on her on other experts' turn. So that means that if I heal her with Clara, that also won't trigger the Lion stance. We did enough testing on that, so we already know how it works. So it is work as expected. Now we're gonna try the attack buff. Let's see, we're gonna pair Clara again so that she can last for a longer time. I understand now, I'm 99% sure she needs to take her turn trigger in anyway, check her in the setting. Oh yeah, I should have checked her health in the setting. But I can already see that, because she had just now 80% HP, I'm pretty sure just by attacking 2 times, she will heal more than 100% of her HP, like go back to 100% just by attacking twice. But she already hit 3 times just now by Clara attack, she did pursuit attack, and then Leon attack, she did a pursuit attack. So that is enough to heal her to full health just now. So it really just needs her to be on her own turn. Yes. Now we're gonna bring Anki-chan, and then we also gonna bring Sachiko, and then we also gonna bring Alice. Where is Alice? These are all experts that can give buffs every single turn. Alice. What? So Alice is able to give attack up to every single allies who has buff every single turn. And then Anki-chai randomly gives attack up and critical rate up to allies. So that also can trigger her passive. And then this one also gives, what is it? What is it? Okay. Oh, I do need her to be at resonance 6, I think, to give critical rate up every single turn, right? What is it? This one, I need her to be at resonance too. At the start of which it may turn grants them critical rate up for 1 turn. So we cannot use Sachiko, too bad. Yeah. So that's 2. So let's just try this. Oh, Mavis. Oh yeah, Mavis also. But Mavis, I think Mavis also need a resonance. Oh no. Mavis also. Where is Mavis? Mavis. There you go. Mavis is able to give. Where is it? Is it? Yes. Grants all allies critical rate up for 1 turn at the start of Mavis' turn. Yes, that's it. So we already have that. At resonance 0. So let's go. We're gonna see how she is able to spam her 3rd skill. Heal up. Remove that debuff. Attack up. Ooh, 3rd skill. Nice. And then give this. Kablam. Oh, it doesn't trigger. Because it's still in the same turn as Anki-chai's turn. So it doesn't trigger again. Now we're gonna try this. If we refresh that attack up and critical will it trigger her again? Nope, it doesn't trigger. Okay, so you cannot refresh her buff to trigger this one, you know. So you need to give attack up, critical rate up, and critical damage up in a different turn, you know. So you need one Esper to give attack up, you need another Esper to give critical rate up, you need another Esper to give critical damage up, or you want Esper that only gives buffs for 1 turn only, like someone like Alice here. Someone like Alice here gives buffs only for 1 turn. So that means that it will be very easy for you to remove this attack up buff and then get it in the next turn. And then that will trigger your 3rd skill again in the next turn. Also, it is an advantage if you fight against someone like Iki. You know, because Iki gonna remove your buffs consistently, and then you will be able to reapply that buff and trigger Elif's 3rd skill. You know. What doesn't Elif give crit rate after? Sorry, attack. Huh? What doesn't Elif give attack up after? What do you mean? Like Alice only gives attack up if the allies have another buff, you know. So someone need to move first and gives them a buff, or you can give someone what is that? Aegis equipment that can give everyone a shield at the beginning of the battle. So that will trigger Alice's passive here because they already have a shield at the beginning of the battle, and then it will give the attack up to everyone, you know. And this one, all ally buffs plus 1 turn. This is the downside of Alice, you know, the bad side about Alice. Like this one is really good. Like we've also need this in the Shadow Gale, I think. Like the Desolate Land, there is one stage that you need to keep applying buffs to your allies, and the shorter your allies buff is, the more you can give them more buffs, you know. So this one, Alice is really good for his passive here, but this one ruins everything because increasing allies buffs by 1 turn makes them take longer to remove that buff, you know. So yeah. So we don't really need to test this anymore, like that's the critical damage. Or that one also not considered a critical damage up. Like this one, Holiday Rest, even though it increases your critical damage, this is not a critical damage up buff. So yeah, this one will not trigger your passive here. Okay, so we already know. We know how the buff works. Okay, so I think you just need one of this guy, you know, like this one, Anki-chai one. Either Anki-chai or Alice, they don't stack. So Alice, you just hope that you can give her attack up for every single turn, and just hope that you don't cast this to prolong that attack up. And for Anki-chai, just hope that he randomly gives attack up to Elif. She gives crit rate. Hold up, did she trigger? No, she didn't trigger. Because just now, Anki-chai also give this one, the critical rate up. You know, Anki-chai gave critical rate up and attack up to Elif just now, at the beginning of Anki-chai's turn, and it triggers Elif's passive. And then after that, it's Anki-chai's turn, and I cast this one, and because Anki-chai already made Elif move on Anki-chai's turn, then it doesn't trigger her passive anymore. So to show you again, I'm gonna try this again so that you can see how it works again. You know if it's refreshed? No, it doesn't work if it's refreshed. So that's what I'm concerned to, you know. So it doesn't work if it's refreshed. So now, see, he gives attack up and critical rate up to Clara, Mavis, and Anki-chai now. So it's not, it didn't go to Elif. So this one will trigger Elif's passive. There we go. Kablam. Now, if Alice now gives this one gives critical rate up. But now Elif doesn't have the critical rate up. She only has the attack up. So this will trigger Elif's passive. Let's go. There we go. Kablam again. Now this one, she doesn't give anything. But the passive gives critical rate up. But because Elif already have a critical rate up here, so this passive doesn't trigger her passive. You know, and this one is not considered a critical damage up, so that's it. That's done there. So we're gonna try again with Anki-chai, and I'm gonna show you why Anki-chai is considered the same turn. Let's see. So this is gonna be Clara's turn. I'm gonna remove this debuff, and then on Anki-chai's turn, take a look. If he gives the attack up and critical rate up to Elif gonna move, and then I cast the third skill, and it will not trigger the passive again because it is still considered the same turn as Anki-chai. Kablam! Look at that. Kablam! It moves, and then it's Anki-chai's turn, and now I use this, and it doesn't refresh. You know, I mean it refreshes, but it doesn't trigger the passive again because it is still on the same turn as Anki-chai's, and also it doesn't trigger when you refresh the buff. So that's it. So you need to have different Esper in order to give her attack up, critical rate up, critical damage up separately. You know, separate this. Or you can just get all these buffs within that only lasts for one turn, like Anki-chai's attack up here, or critical rate up. Yeah, the attack up, Anki-chai's attack up. So the buff needs to fall off before it can be reapplied. Yes. Yeah, it didn't trigger. Damn, they changed it. Massive nerf, by the way. Really? So you already tested this morning? So you just skip now, Imo. I think so. Like, it's really hard to make her work. Like, it's a lot of work just to make her work. Like, you need a specific teammates and a specific buff and then a specific lineup just to make her work, and also full abilimon just for her to deal normal attack damage, and also she needs to be at resonance 2 in order to deal the true damage. So if you don't have her at resonance 2, she is kind of like a huge skip. Yes, she is a huge skip if you don't have her at resonance 2. Like a lot of downside, require full abilimon, require specific teammates, and then also her biggest power spike is actually behind her resonance too. This one, this is her biggest power spike. Yes, this is her biggest power spike, the true damage. Okay, so we finished testing Elif. Now we're gonna go and read Moroyama. Let's go. Where is Moroyama? Oh yeah, I do want to play some music just so that it's not that empty here. What is it? Soundtrack? This one? Okay.
Don't sully my blade.
Okay. If the music is too loud, then please tell me. If it's okay, then just keep continuing. Even at Resort 2, she has no place in the game right now. Amir does what she does, but 1000% better. Is great. Yes, exactly. I also mentioned when Amir. Yeah, I think Amir was the first esper that they hide their skills in the patch notes. Like I made 2 videos when the patch. No, not 2 videos. I actually made a thumbnail when testing Amir. Because at first when I read Amir's patch notes, he looks somewhat like he looks really bad. But when I saw him in the PTR and they actually put the golden buff effect there, he is actually OP, you know. And I've made a video about that. You can see that. And and yeah. I did hope that it's the same case for Elif, but it is not. The golden buff is not really as OP as Amir's golden buff, and also this is a debuff, like speed minus 40%. Like what? It's really easy to get her to low health. You know, if you have Chu Yao. Like the moment you lose in terms of speed and Chu Yao moves on the enemy team, then she will lose her shield, no matter how big that shield is. 100% maximum HP as shield is nothing in front of a dispel. Yeah. So yeah, kind of like a skip. I do hope they kind of like rework her. But she is really good against boss, you know. It's not for a PvP. And it is already shown in her captain ability her. Like she is definitely not a PvP esper. She is a PvE esper because of where is it? This one. Yeah, this one. Because she can dispel all of boss's buffs and won't miss and can't be resisted and then attack them again. So in Sentinel Hunt, in Desolate Lands, in Sentinel Hunt, in Falsetto Fantasy, I can already see like you can try to make a lineup using her. Although it's probably not gonna increase your score that much unless there is an exploit or a bug, but she can pretty much keep spamming her third ability. If you pair her up with someone like Anki Chai, like I said just now, if you can just give her attack up for 1 turn and keep refreshing it every turn, then she will be able to keep casting her third skill, you know. So she is exactly as mentioned here, she is a PvE esper. Okay, it's fine for me. Okay, I mean Elif can survive, but that's it. But in the event of the buff to fall off before you can use it. So yes, that's why she needs specific teammate. Exactly like Alice or Anki Chai, you need to wait until the buff to expire until she can do that again. So preferably you want espers that can only give buffs for 1 turn. So yeah, let's just continue with Moroyama. Inflicts disease and defense down on 1 enemy for 1 turn. Okay, that doesn't last that long. Attacks the enemy 3 times, damage per hit 35%. Attack can go up to 55%, so that means that this is 165% attack. That is huge. That is huge. The average benchmark of S1 attack damage is 120%, so this is 165%. This is huge. Okay, but you need a Bilimon for that. So without a Bilimon, this is already at 105%, which is lower than normal. So she do need a Bilimon again too, just like Elif. He needs a Bilimon. And then the passive. At the start of Moroyama's active turn, if his HP is above 50%, cast Snake Bite on random enemies. Snake Bite is the third skill. Oh no. Oh, this is the special attack. Snake Bite, yeah. Inflicts 0 on 1 enemy for 1 turn, attacks the enemy 3 times, damage per hit 50% attack. And again, inhibitor for 2 turns. What is inhibitor? When receiving a debuff, if the attack of the enemy who inflicted the debuff is below the carrier's, nullifies the debuff. This is a counter against Chuyao. Oh my god, no! My Chuyao got a counter. Okay. Yeah, because Chuyao's damage comes from his HP. So obviously Chuyao will not have a high attack. So his attack will definitely lose to Moroyama, and so his debuffs will never ever work against Moroyama. You know? Yes. And yeah, but he needs to have inhibitor first, you know. So if he loses in terms of speed, he won't have inhibitor at the very beginning of the battle. So he still gets a debuff from Chuyao at the very beginning of the turn. But if he manages to move first before Chuyao, the enemy's Chuyao, then he will have inhibitor and he will no longer be able to get debuffed by anyone who has lower attack than him. So this one, the damage can be increased to 70%. So normally this will deal without Abilimon 150% attack.
Don't sell my blade.
Imagine Daylon dispelling your own buffs. Long wait, is Daylon her best supporter? No. Daylon not dispel your own buffs. Daylon dispel the enemy's debuff. Remember, is correct. No, we read the ascended version is busted. Oh, really? Oh, the ascended is this one, right? The ascended is on the 3rd skill. Wait, it's the ascended. Yeah, we haven't reached the ascended. So wait for it. Wait for the time. I think Moroyama is correct. I can already see from the inhibitor itself. Like this is good. This is good. This is how I judge Esper. You know, like if the utility is something that can work even for a very long time. I mean. If it can work for a very long time, then it is good. Like for this one, as long as the future Esper, all the new future Esper have lower attack than Moroyama, then this will still work. That is how you judge a utility. You know, this will last for a long time, for a very long time. So in the future, if you have Esper with troublesome debuffs, he will not get affected by it, you know. So yeah, this one deals 150% attack as a second. This is a passive though. Yeah, this is a passive. So I'm gonna count it as like avatar counter. So 150% is if you take an account of average 120% attack. This is high, and you can increase it to 70%, which total into 210% attack damage, which is kind of like similar to a second ability, a single target damage, like someone like who has a high second ability damage. This one, look at that. It's similar to second ability damage of other fighter Esper, you know, 210%. Although its average benchmark is at 220%. No. Usually, I would consider a good S to have 240% attack damage, but it's already good enough because this, if every time Moroyama move at the start of Moroyama's active turn, every time he moves, he will be able to deal this damage on top of being able to use either 3rd skill or 1st skill. So this is already insane. So that means that if he casts his 1st skill, that means that you don't count it as 55% times 3, 165%. So that is counted as 165% on top of 210%. So he is cracked, really. He deals insane amount of single target damage. Yeah. Now, going to the 3rd skill. I wonder if his R2 is worth it. Hi Jashu, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's extra damage. I would say it's better than anything else. Exactly, that is extra damage. You know, so you sum it up. You sum the number up. Because he deals that both damage in the same turn. You know, now we're gonna go to the 3rd skill. Dispels all buffs from one enemy, which is always good. Dispelling all buffs, because we have someone like Feng Sun, the king of buffs, which I really hate on seeing how much buffs he can have, you know, and it takes a long time to remove that because like for someone like Tricky or Fumitsuki, they cannot remove all of Feng Sun's buff, you know. Like you can remove all, but Feng Sun's definitely got paired with someone else who can give another type of buffs, you know. So yeah, you can never remove every single buffs from the enemy. Usually Feng Sun goes hand to hand with a defender, like a defender buffer, you know, like someone that can give defense up, immunity, shield. You know. Now this one attacks the enemy 5 times. Wow. Oh yeah, I've already read this in the patch notes. I just forget. Yeah, I mentioned this. He is the second Elaine. He is the second Elaine, which is really good in killing Anna. Wait, this is also a multi-hit, right? Yes, this is a multi-hit, 3 hits. This is also a multi-hit 3 times. So he definitely will be able to kill Anna for sure, like very, very reliably. Damage per hit, 60% attack can go up to 90%. What the hell? What? This is 450% attack? Oh my god! When attack is above the enemies, ignore the damage mitigation at 85%. My god, what the hell is this? Oh my god, and this is a free Simmer Esper. My god, this is insane. Yes, the cooldown is 7 turns. Okay, yes, that's very long. But this is not really a downside to you because we have the new Abigail now. The new Abigail can reset your cooldown. Resets all ability cooldowns for the target. You can just reset this.
I unsheath my sword.
What? You can just reset this. It's so gross, it's amazing. Oh my god, yes. Because you get 1 for free with the fusion, and I will be able to pull 2 extras. Yeah, I always Moroyama stand. Meta Buster for sure. Exactly, I think R1 is a good break point. Yeah, okay, I have not really looked into his rest. It's so gross. Several over 100 simple. Yamato gaman. Yeah, I have Yamato. Hi Bang Andi, welcome to the stream. The standard version, I'm begging you, I can't wait for it, so we need to get R6 Abigail. No, you don't need R6 Abigail. Like, we have a lot of, resetter. We have Fumitsuki to reset. We can also have Resonance 6. We can also have Resonance 6 Yume. But with the new change of Abigail, like, most of the time you will not gonna bring Yume in PvP. Like in PvE also she's kind of like situational, but Abigail is a very good Esper that you can bring in every single content, you know. So if you do have Abigail at Resonance 6, that is a really, really good pair for Moroyama. So yeah, you've been waiting for the ascended version, like, so I'm gonna take a look. Like I'm also curious now because you keep mentioning it. Okay, so this is the non-ascended one. It's already stupidly OP, crazily. I mean, in Indonesian work, this is gobloknya bukan main ini. You know, when attacks above the enemies, you know, let's take a look at this. Okay, killing the target resets ability cooldown. Wait, I already. Oh no, wait. I saw this in the patch notes. Yeah. I saw this in the patch notes. I just didn't expect the stupidly high percentage number in here. You know. Yeah. Now I remember I saw this in the patch notes. I mentioned that in the patch notes that if you can kill the enemy, then you can just keep using your third skill every single turn. You know. And I think the resonance. I think one of the resonance give him bonus turn, right? Like I think I mentioned in the patch notes analysis that he can single-handedly kill all 5 enemies if he can one-shot every single one of them. Yes. Let's go to his resonance then. I want to see that. Oh my god, this is you must get this guy. You must get this guy. Oh my god, let's see. Before an ally takes action, Moroyama's AP plus 90%. Wait, what? Use once per battle. Wait, what? Wait, what? That is blood shadow is passive, right? Oh my god, so this doesn't have a downside. Oh my god, I mentioned just now that you need him to move first in order to get inhibitor at the very beginning of the battle so that he can nullify Chu Yao's debuff. But with this, he can nullify Chu Yao's debuff because he definitely gonna move first. Before an ally takes action, you can just bring Tolan in your team, and before your Tolan even move, your Moroyama... Oh, no. After your Tolan move, it's definitely gonna be Moroyama's turn to move. Because it gives him not 100% AP, because if it gives him 100% AP, then... Wait, I need to test this. Because even if he has at least a little bit of... Like imagine, you have an AP bar down here. If Tolan is on the very right side, then he will be the first one to move. Then your Moroyama definitely not gonna be on the 0%, right? So he will be somewhere around like 10%. If he can be somewhere around 10%, then before your Tolan move, he will get 90% AP and he will move before your Tolan even move. He is the fastest Esper in the game. And that will last for a very long time. Like in the future, if you have an Esper that is even faster than Tolan, he will still move first. Ini Esper apaan anjir? Let me see. I do want to see his stats first. My god. Guys, Inferno. No. Gross defense who? Who? Yep. No, what? Who? Defense who? Yeah. Who's there? 85% defense ignore and damage mitigation ignore. Like, what is Wuyo? What is Wuyo in front of him? And look at this, guys. 1,400 attack. Let me see. Like the highest attack damage Esper, I think it's on Iki.
Our revels now are ended.
1,330. Iki is 1,330. Sujue is also one of the highest attack Esper. 1,346. Now, who has a higher attack? Ana, 1,100. Ana doesn't have high attack. Who else has high attack? I mean, this one has high speed. It's 1,100. Another one with high attack is Inkisa doesn't have. I think 1,244. Ashley, no. 1,264. I think Mateo does he has 1,100. Then the last candidate, Narmer was the old school highest attack, basic attack Esper, 1,332. Yes. Okay, we have our winner. So now the highest attack Esper goes to this guy, 1,400. What the hell is this guy? Wow. So every single Esper, wait, let me see this one. Every single Esper will have lower attack than him. He will always gonna trigger this when attacking some of the enemies.
Don't sully my blade.
No, but wait. Where is it? The rival rune. 4,843. Let me see Sujue. Or Oriki. 4,800. 4,600. Now where is Sujue? 1,600. 3,200. Yes. Nobody has higher attack than him. So definitely, this will always gonna trigger because we now play with rival rune, you know. We now play with rival rune, so you can already know. Like everyone's gonna have the same stats. It's only different with your boost rune. But boosting rune, if you just give him the highest attack boosting rune, then you can still definitely gonna have higher attack than every single Esper out there. So this will always gonna trigger. That is he is future proof. Also, if he goes first at R6, you win the battle. Oh my god, I want to see his R6. You know what this reminds me of? When all the Simmers got buffed like 7 months ago, the Temper Raven buff. It felt so good to have so many new toys. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. Yes, he is future proof. Like, I think I'm gonna put him into my must-have Esper, but everybody already gonna have him. You know, he is a free Simmer Esper, but I do recommend you to keep grinding him. You know, in the desolate land, keep grinding him until Resonance 6, because this is future-proof. Exactly. No matter how long this light lasts, like until next year or until the next year, these stats will always gonna be good. You know, these stats will always gonna be good. Damage mitigation ignore and 85% defense ignore. This is too much, you know. Unless he gets a nerf, this is too high for a number. And I'm gonna go to the Ascension first. Let's go one by one. Attack, really good. HP, yes, HP, that's good. This one we already know. Critical damage, nice. And then attack, nice. What is the 6th one then? We have attack here, critical damage here. What is the 6th one? Oh, critical rate. Nice. You can focus more on his critical damage on your equipment then. You don't need to invest so much on the critical rate, and you can just invest fully on the critical damage. That is good. Now going to the Resonance. This one is stupidly OP. this is just stupid. I mean stupid OP, you know. And this one, Abyssal Salvo, I think that's the 3rd skill, right? Yeah, Abyssal Salvo, the 3rd skill. So let's go to the 2nd Resonance. Before casting this ability, gets attack up for 1 turn. Yes, yes, the things that you need to one-shot your enemy and killing the target resets the cooldown. Yes, this definitely is something that he needs. You know. Upon killing the target, gets a bonus turn. Yeah, this is what I mentioned. This is what I mentioned in the patch notes. My god, he can single-handedly kill the entire enemy lineup because you can just use your 3rd skill, kill someone, use your 3rd skill, kill someone, use your 3rd skill, kill someone. Like the power spike on this is huge, you know. I can already imagine, like, next time if everybody have Resonance to Moroyama, we will gonna use him in Infinite Tower. Infinite Tower in the trial for every single Esper story, in trial, in Infinite Tower, in blah blah blah. No. In the trial you actually waste turn, but you can just keep using one Esper in order to kill the entire enemy lineup. But it's gonna help you a lot in Infinite Tower and probably also Cube. No, Cube, the enemy have too much HP. But in the Infinite Tower, he's gonna be really good, you know. Infinite Tower, you know, that tower thingy. And then this one gives stats. Now this one, Blood Shadow. I think this is the passive. When taking little damage for the first time, prevents himself from dying and recovers HP. Gains Warrior Reborn. What is this? Now this one, they didn't show us this in the patch notes, you know. And I will say he is the only Simmer that will worth the grind to R6. Yes, exactly. Like on Everett, when Everett first came out, I said in my video, like Everett is the weakest Simmer Esper out there, while all other YouTubers say that he is really good, insanely good, and every single player used him. I was probably the only one who never used Everett in my entire life. You know, because he was the weakest Simmer Esper. Now he got the buff, so he is actually good. You know, I say myself that Everett is now good finally. You know, but before his buff, he was the most useless Esper in this game, actually. But now this is worth the grind to R6. The thing is, he's more squishy than Iki, so he can get blasted easy. Whatever is R2. It's only once per battle though. I think R6 is the one that makes him. Oh really? Wait. Oh yeah, triggers once per battle. Ah, too bad. Is it this? Maybe. Oh yeah, this one. This one gives AP. Ah, I didn't see this. Okay, it only triggers once per battle. So he cannot single-handedly kill all 5 enemies. But it's enough to just kill 2 enemies. It's enough to kill 2 enemies. Yeah, that would be really OP now that I think about it. Like in PvP, because everybody have the same HP. Like if you fight against an enemy attack lineup or enemy speed lineup, you're definitely gonna be able to one-shot everyone. I mean, 5-shotted everyone. You know, like you're gonna be able to kill all 5 of them. So yeah, it only triggers once per battle. Sorry, I was too hyped. I didn't see that. Thanks. Everett God always has been no. Everett is the most useless esper before the buff. You know, like I always mention this. The only thing you need to counter Everett is just a single stun. That's it. Because everybody who built Everett, no one has ever give him speed and resist. Everybody was so fixated on giving him as much HP and as much critical damage as possible. One stun is enough to end that Everett's life. You know, I always say that in my videos from last year. Every time I see Everett, I always say that, you know, one stun is enough. Everett becomes the most useless esper in front of Pritzker. Now this one, when the Warrior Reborn. Oh yeah, I haven't read this. While Warrior Reborn is active, the carrier cannot die until their turn. What the hell is this guy? What the hell is this? Oh, yeah, and he's immune to all debuffs. What the fuck? If the carrier kills an enemy during that turn, he will fully recover HP. What if the carrier kills an enemy by the end of that turn? They will die. Yeah, he is like, you know, when Petros came out, I mentioned that he is really good because he is able to guarantee kill an enemy, and also he is very hard to kill because he can potentially get 100% damage mitigation. That becomes nothing in front of Moroyama. Moroyama ignored the damage mitigation, and he is a more of a sure kill than Petros. You know, he cannot die until his turn begins. This is similar to how Jiang Juli works, and he can very easily kill anyone with his third skill. That third skill is a guaranteed kill by itself. You know. Oh my god, this is OP. And resets a missile salvo's cooldown, triggers once per battle. Okay. Yes. So he cannot die for one time. Yeah. Wow. When any esper falls, Moroyama's AP plus 35%. Immune to AP down. Yeah, he can always move. You know, he is immune to AP down. But because we gonna get him for free, and because he is in that place right there, right? He is in here, right? Can I grind the Esper Fusion until Resonance 6 again? Yeah, I think so. I can grind him to Resonance 6, right? So everybody will be able to get him to his full potential.
Is there a new assignment?
Which is very OP.
For the strongest foes.
Yeah, so that's it for the Resonance. Now let's go to the Rival Rune, War Machine, and the Avatar. I think this has already become like a staple for every single fighter esper. So that is already good enough. Let's go to the Divinate. I want to see the Divinate. Oh my god, the Divinate looks so cool. Wow. This reminds me of that character in Tekken. Who is that? Heihachi. Yeah, he looks like Heihachi in this picture. So let's go. What is this? Dealing damage, recover HP. Wow, healing 30% damage. Yeah, that is already good enough to make sure that he can stay alive. But you mentioned that he is very squishy. Yeah, I can understand that because he only have 10,000 HP here, which is quite squishy, you know. So we're gonna test him. Let's go. Like that is already. We already got enough hype from him, so we're gonna just check him out. Let's go. Hide. Let's battle. When he first came out, Everett, he was the premier booster simmer. I remember tank style meta, team meta. I hated it. Oh, I think you didn't watch my video back then. I wasn't, you know, not well known. Like even until now, I'm not well known. You know, like I'm a very underrated YouTuber. But the moment Everett came out, everybody who watched my video knows. Just bring Pritzker. That's it. Everett is gone. That was the meta back then. Everybody used Everett, and everybody lose to Everett. I mean, lose to Pritzker. You know, I bring Pritzker in every single PvP I did, and I win 100% of the time. That was stupidly the best time for me, actually. Even Taunt, yes, even Taunt. Just taunt him, and he cannot counterattack. You know, he will not counterattack your allies when your allies hit him or his allies. No. If you hit him, you know, he can only counterattack to the person who taunted him. Oh yeah, Bazi. The layer is good. Okay. I'm gonna fix the height. I was too high. I need to fix it. Okay, that's it. Aduh, aku pakai apa buat gendong warm up. Yeah, you just didn't meet a Pritzker enemy. You know, you just didn't meet a Pritzker enemy. I won 100% of the time every time I met Everett back then. But yeah, let's just see. Am I gonna hit this guy? Let's see. He has low health. No. I'm gonna hit this guy full health, and he is kind of like squishy. He is an attacker in this lineup, so we will see if this kills him.
This sword will be
Whoa! Nice, yeah. A guaranteed death. He's much better than Petros. Oh my god, I feel bad for Petros, you know, like he doesn't have the time to shine. Ooh, that's this one. That's the snake bite. Nice. Before his turn, he will be able to use that. This one. And inflicts here, and then deal damage. And then now he reset his third ability. So I'm gonna use this again. See, kill this guy. And then it's definitely not gonna reset again, right? Definitely. Oh yeah, it resets. Yeah. This the one that doesn't reset again is the bonus turn. Okay. So I can just keep doing this. You know, I can just aim for the weakest enemy, kill one, and then oh my god, that is stupidly OP. You know, I think there is no need to test anything. You know, it's already straightforward enough. You know, ignores damage mitigation, ignores defense, and then inflicts sear, deal damage, disease, and defense down. So he has shear and defense down by himself, and he also have attack up on his resonance. I think he has attack up. Then so he is already like a full package. You know, he has shear, he has defense down, he has attack up. He doesn't really need anything else much. You know, just increase his survivability. I think by bringing someone like, you know, pairing him up with Lian, pairing him up with Mavis, pairing him up with, what is Mavis? Yeah, pairing him up with Mavis, Sujue. This is already good. Look at this. I'm gonna bring this team, and he gonna kill every single one of the enemy. As long as he is alive. Oh my god. That is OP. Okay, so we tested enough. Let's go. Now Petros still has his own needs, the ability to outright stop that immunity from Mavis and Daji is unmatched. Yeah, I think I'm already in Astral Cell. Lol. Yes. Yeah. Death immunity prevention, like ignore death prevention is his best trait, but it is situational. The thing that is actually really good that I mentioned about Petros is not that one. I mean, the death immunity prevention is really good, but you need to meet, maybe Sujue, all those specific Esper, and if you don't meet that specific Esper, then you will think that he is useless, but he is not actually. The best part about him is this one. See this. When enemies' HP is below 20%, they cannot receive this one. The death prevention ignore. Is below 20%. But that one is already good. Like that means that it is a guaranteed death for them. But this one is the best one. When any enemy's HP is below 30%, Petros enters irascible mode. Remember, the enemy only has 30% HP. Now in irascible mode, he gonna attack that character, the one that has 30% HP, because that one is the lowest HP on the enemy lineup. That one is the one that triggers irascible mode, and because he is a simmer, he will target the enemy with the lowest HP or another simmer Esper. But if there is an Esper with a lower HP than that simmer Esper, then he will target that lowest HP character, and the damage he deals 2 pursuit attacks after his normal attack. He gonna deal 2 pursuit attacks, guaranteed critical damage, and damage per hit is 15% of the target's maximum HP, and it hits 2 times. So that means that if you have 30% of the carrier's if your 30% maximum HP is above 15% of the enemy's target's maximum HP, that means that in total you're gonna deal 30% of the target's maximum HP on that 2 pursuit attacks on an enemy that only has 30% HP. It's a guaranteed death for them. You deal 30% maximum damage to an enemy that only has 30% HP. This is what is best with Petros. The moment someone reaches 30% HP, it's Petros' turn and he will kill that guy. That's the best part. But with Moroyama here, like I don't need to. You don't even need the enemy to be below 30% HP. He will kill them even at 100% HP. Yeah. So that's what makes Petros guaranteed that obsolete. The only thing that is left for him is the death immunity ignore, but that one is situational. So yeah, let's continue with the other Esper. We will see starting from Yuuhime. Let's see. Attacks one enemy, damage 80% attack, if on the stack count of Hell's Hand, attack plus 25.5%. So this increase your attack by 25%, quite alright, good. And then the enemy's attack minus 8% throughout combat up to 40%. So Chuyao's what is Chuyao's resonance 6 reduced until how much? Chuyao's up to 45%. So that is comparable to Chuyao's resonance 6. This one, just the first ability is almost comparable to Chuyao's resonance 6, and it can stack. So if you bring Yuuhime together with Chuyao resonance 6, you can reduce the enemy's attack by 85% permanently. And this, they don't mention anywhere that this doesn't work against boss. So if you bring Yuuhime together with Chuyao resonance 6 against a boss, you can reduce the boss's damage by 85%. Imagine that in Sentinel Hunt, guys. You don't need a healer. You don't need a healer. Now going to the second skill. It crits too. Yuuhime seems to be the strongest Esper in the game right now, I think. Maybe, I think so. Attacks all enemies damage 30% attack can be increased to 50%. And and that is an AoE damage, so 50%, alright. Benchmark is at 100%. This one also damage increased to 100%, so a bit lower than the average 120%. And reduce damage makes you happy by 100% damage. Yeah, inflicts defense down when any non-boss enemy gains AP up. Cast this ability, the target's AP minus 30% and inflicts hamstrung or one miss and can't be resisted. Yeah, this is the best about Yuuhime right now. He gonna counter every single TA out there and also every single function resonance too. She is gonna be your go-to speed captain in your PvP right now. And then ally speed plus 25% for every Twilight Order member, deployed speed plus 10%. Yeah, we need to test this. Like, will this increase your captain ability speed, or will it only increase Yuuhime's speed alone? But that one, I don't think I can try it out in this PTR. Like, I need to try this in a PvP that use rival rune, because in a PvP that use rival rune, you can see if she moves faster than, if all her allies moves faster than Chuyao, then this definitely works for everyone, you know. Now going to here, hamstrung, this one, a really good buff that is in the Cube Miracle. Cannot gain AP for or special turn, including counter attack, versus attack, or assist attack. Yes, I mentioned this in patch notes. If this includes counter attacks, then Yuuhime is the most OP Esper right now, because she counters every single counter attack Esper right now, which has become a plague in PvP. Like in PvP, every single Esper can counter attack right now. You know. Every single Esper has Avatara. Every single player use Ana, use Emma, use Yuxu, use every single Esper that can counter attack, you know, and pursuit attack like Feng Sun also, and then who else like Sujue at Resonance 2, I think. Yes, every single Esper has this right now in the meta, so this one is the best debuff in the current meta right now. And it won't miss and can't be resisted. And it triggers every time the enemy gains AP up, which also a lot of Esper can give themselves AP up. It doesn't mention if it's AoE AP up like TA, or is it a single Esper AP up. Like for example, like Moroyama's Resonance 6 just now. This one, this triggers that. You know, this triggers that. This triggers Yuuhime's second ability.
Is there a new assignment?
Every AP booster, Chuyao too. Yes, Wuyo too. Every single Esper has AP booster or counter SP. She's a meta devourer. Tapi Yuuhime tipis. Gak masalah tipisnya mah. Every single speed Esper is paper. So she is as paper as any other Esper out there. The only important thing is that she stops them from counter-attacking you, which increases your survivability by a lot. You know, if you use a controller team right now, because the biggest weakness of a controller team right now, like we've already seen the rise of speed lineup, you know, with Tolan coming up, with Tolan release, and then we already seen the attack lineup rising up with Ana release, and then we've seen the defender lineup rising up with Wuyo, and then the HP Esper rising up with Amir, and now this is the controller. You know, the biggest weakness for a controller right now is that they cannot control the enemy when they keep counter attacking you. They will kill you. The faster you move, the faster they kill you, because they keep counter-attacking you. That is the biggest weakness of a controller team right now. And a lot of Esper cannot be controlled right now. You know? So if she can stop them from counter-attacking, that will make a controller Esper have a leeway right now. They will have a chance to fight back. single Esper needs to trigger AP boost to AP down the entire enemy team, but it could have been changed from earlier. Okay, what? To boost to AP down the entire enemy team. No. Like, if you reduce the enemy AP, it doesn't necessarily increase your own AP, you know. But a single AP increase, like someone like who has AP increase? Wait, let me check. Like a single AP increase. I think someone has that. I forgot. Someone has that. I forgot who. Like those Esper that keep getting AP up every time they counterattack or every time someone do something, he will get AP up. That will keep triggering Yuuhime's passive, you know. But I forgot who. Who is that? Wuyo. No. Wuyo doesn't trigger AP up on herself. Like Wuyo straight up have 0 AP, right? It only gives her AP if she is the last Esper standing. But when she is with everyone else, she actually have 0 speed. She doesn't have AP up. She never moves, you know. The only time she moves is that after enemy attacks 20 times or 10 times. Then she will cast her third skill, second skill, and first skill, but it doesn't give her AP up. Oh no, shockproof. Oh, okay, shockproof. That one for the AP. Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. Shockproof is to all defender teammates. Oh yeah. When taking a hit. Yeah, this will keep triggering Yuuhime's passive. Yuuhime's second ability. So Yuuhime actually can counter Wuyo's team now, you know, because every time you attack Wuyo's teammates, you will trigger Yuuhime's second ability. So she will be able to just keep spamming her second ability over and over again every single turn. You know, every time you attack Wuyo's allies. Yeah. But it all... Oh, no. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, hello, hi Divna. Stopping the AP boost is a massive killer. Yeah. No, like it won't trigger her second ability every single time. It will only trigger one. Wait, she cannot be inflicted by AP up, right? If Wuyo can get AP.
To dance is to wage war.
Wait. Yeah. Wuyo can still get AP, right? Oh no, AP cannot be changed. Look, yeah. So Wuyo herself cannot receive the AP boost. You know, and for her allies, if her allies get AP up, then Yuuhime gonna trigger the hamstring, and it will stop them from getting AP up further. So it will not trigger all the time. It will only trigger once, give the enemy hamstrung, and they will stop the shockproof from giving them any more AP. So Yuuhime can only trigger this once as long as the hamstrung is not cleansed. You know. But Wuyo herself cannot be debuffed, so I thought that the AP up will keep triggering on Wuyo herself, but she cannot. Her AP cannot be changed, you know. So she will not trigger Yuuhime's second ability. But I think someone like this should have, right?
We've got a lot of stuff to do before daybreak.
Yeah, I don't know if hamstring is considered a control effect, but there are certain Esper like Fatimah here that cannot be inflicted by control abilities. So if those Esper cannot be inflicted by hamstrung, and hamstrung is not a silver debuff, remember that. You still need accuracy and enemies resist effects, you know. So it's not always gonna guarantee to stick on the enemy. So if it doesn't stick on the enemy, the next time they get the shockproof again, they're gonna trigger Yuuhime's second ability again. So you just pray the enemy keep missing their hamstrung, and they will keep triggering Yuuhime's second ability and eventually killing them before they can even do anything. But there are certain as per like Momo is immune to every single debuff. Momo can trigger AP up every single turn if she has an ally that can give her AP up, because she is immune to hamstrung. So if the enemy is actually immune to hamstrung, like Momo or Petros, I think Petros also is immune to debuff. If the enemy is something, where is Petros? Where is Petros? Yeah, this one. I think Petros is immune to a debuff too.
Guess I got a little shopping to do.
Where is it? Yeah. When an enemy's HP is below Petros' HP, he's not making. Oh, but he eventually gonna be lower HP than Yuuhime. Okay, the requirement doesn't let Yuuhime to keep spamming her second ability. Okay, so that's that's enough for Yuuhime's second ability explanation. They need to take a turn. Yeah, but it triggers. Hey, what? They need to. No. You mean the shock group? Yes, you are understanding now. I just got here. Who are we testing right now? We've already finished testing
Let's go.
Elif. We've already finished testing Moroyama. We're currently testing Yuuhime. They need to take cannot be resistant on this, right? Momo is not immune to hamstrung, right? Petros is though. No. Oh yeah, can be resistant, but it still get affected by your accuracy. Okay, remember that. Because this is not a silver debuff, so your accuracy still do take part in this. But Momo has this one here. Momo has this one. This one. When inflicted with non-control debuffs, 30% chance of nullifying them. Its stack of rep increases this chance by 7%. So rep can stack until 10 times. So this increased the chance by 70%. That means that you have 100% chance of nullifying non-control debuffs. On Resonance 4, when inflicted with control debuffs, she has 100% chance of nullifying them. So at Resonance 4, Momo is immune to every single debuff. Should be including hamstrung. The hamstrung needs to fall off first before they can be API down again. Yes, exactly. So if you do want to use your crocodile, what's his name? Who is the crocodile? This one. If you do want to use him, this is the time, because he will remove this one, right? Dispelling all buffs and debuffs from targets, including your hamstrung. So now, finally, your Daylon will have a partner. You can pair Daylon with Yuuhime, because he can remove the hamstrung. This one also, something that I mentioned in my Chuyao's video, I'm just gonna refresh your memory, because here, Chuyao on Resonance 4, when Calamity expires, Chuyao dispels all buffs from the target and inflicts petrification for 1 turn, can't be resisted. So you can remove the enemy's Calamity by using Daylon, So that's just an extra info for you. But yeah, this also works for hamstrung then. Daylon supremacy. Yeah. So let's go to the third skill. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Damage for the first hit 10% attack. Second hit 90% attack. So as an AoE, this is benchmark. Okay, average attack damage for an AoE is 100% attack. The first hit inflicts disease, blah blah blah. Second hit maximum HP by 20%. Clears enemy AP. This is really good. Like I mentioned, this is the new part about her. It's exactly the same as Sienna, and inflicts hamstrung for 1 turn before dealing damage. At the end of Yuuhime's action, gains 1 stack of Hell's Hand. Now damage of the second strike can go up to 110%, so that means that her total damage is gonna go to 130%, which is a high AoE damage number. So yeah, Hell's Hand, how many stacks can I have maximum of Hell Hands? We're gonna try this one now, and I do want to... Should I read Yamato too, so I can test him together? Let's see. Yamato also have a speed, but only in Story and Calamity and Infinite Miracle, but this is a 35% increase speed, so that is also great. Now this one, 20% Yamato attack, 35% defense, is a 40% chance of inflicting stun, defense conversion, I think this is still the same. This one attacks all enemy 3 times, and each hit has a 55% chance of inflicting buff blocker, consume all stacks of Rashomon to deal extra true damage. Wait, I thought he no longer eat the Rashomon stack. True damage per stack, 10% of Yamato's defense. I think I read in the patch notes he no longer eat the Rashomon.
Among people, who is it hiding their struggle?
Yeah. He shouldn't eat the Rashomon stack anymore, but the only way he can remove his Rashomon stack is by taking a hit. I think I remember mentioning this in the patch notes analysis. I think they changed it back to this one. Yeah. So they changed the Rashomon. It increased critical resist, attack, and defense instead of critical rate. So you can no longer build your Yamato with full critical damage, with 0 critical rate. I need to change my equipment for Yamato then. This time the carrier goes to 1 stack and the carrier's AP plus 20%. So if he gets hit 5 times, he will definitely gonna move. But it will remove the Rashomon stack. And I think you have like 10 stacks of Rashomon in maximum. Like this one also, I'm gonna assume this has 10 stacks, We're gonna see that later. See if it is true. And damage per stack, 10% of Yamato's defense. So if he has 10 stacks, that will deal 100% of Yamato's defense. Which is quite alright, 100% of Yamato's defense if we compare with Donar. Donar deal
If you've got a problem,
100% defense here as damage. Donar without a Bilimon deals the same damage as Yamato's second ability. Oh, I can still increase this. Okay, wait. This one is defense damage conversion ratio. I think this one only increased this one on the top one, not the bottom one. Yes. So the bottom one should be still the same. Now going to the third skill. Wait, what? The third skill now passive? The third one now passive. You don't need to cast this. Where is the attack up and defense up? Wait, he no longer gives attack up and defense up? Oh yeah, he no longer gives attack up and defense up. At the start of a round, gains X stacks of Rashomon. X equals the number of surviving allied defender espers. So it can give you up to 5. When Yuuhime as his ally gains another 4 stacks, you can already get 9 stacks of Rashomon at the beginning of the battle. No, not at the beginning of the battle. At the start of a round. So if you go into a trial where the wave keep on changing, it's considered a round. So every round he will get 9 stacks of Rashomon. At the start of Yamato's turn, if he doesn't have Rashomon, gets Rashomon stack equal to the number of surviving allied defender esper. You always get this one. So it's really easy to get Rashomon stack. And is there any difference to his resonance? When consuming Rashomon, all allied defender espers defense permanently and all allied fighter. Yeah. So every time he gets attacked, your allies gonna get up to 10%? Huh? Is this a typo? Well, I can only get 1 stack of a permanent defense, a permanent attack. What? Huh? Are you sure? I can only get 1 of this. Yeah, we will see. We will see if this actually is what it is typed in here. The 10%. Like up to 10%. What? 10% permanently up to 10%. I can only get 1. Okay, let's go this one, the sixth one. When Yamato gains Rashomon at the start of his turn, dispels all allied debuffs. Oh my god, that is insanely OP. Wait, what? Hey, if the enemy brings Wuyo and Yamato in the same lineup, it is now a disadvantage because you will dispel hamstrung. You will dispel the hamstrung. You know, heals all allies, healing 50% of their maximum HP. My god. What? His ally can never die? Wait, when Yamato gains Rashomon at the start of his turn, and he will get Rashomon every turn at the start of Yamato's turn if he doesn't have Rashomon. Oh yeah, if he doesn't have Rashomon. But he can get Rashomon by... Oh no. He can only eat up his Rashomon. Oh, okay. Only if he gets his Rashomon. So the more you attack Yamato, the more he will lose his Rashomon, and the faster he will get into here. You know? So he will dispel all ally debuffs and then heal 50% of their maximum HP. Yeah, it's not as OP as if it can trigger every time he gets Rashomon, because the requirement for him to get Rashomon again is after he used up all 9 of the Rashomon stack. But if he doesn't bring Yuuhime, wait, you can exploit this. Oh yeah, that's right. So if he's by himself, he only gets 1 stack. So yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, you got the same idea as me at the same time. Yes, if he is alone, he will only have 1 Rashomon stack, get hit once, and he will trigger this. Get another 1 stack, and then he will do this. Yeah. My god. You can never die. So you can now bring Yamato not in a defender lineup. You are supposed to bring your Yamato in a speed lineup, because in a speed lineup he will be the only defender there, and then because you move very fast, it will be your Yamato's turn very fast, and you will keep dispelling your allies' debuffs and heal them by 50% of their maximum HP very fast too. With my stick alive, Lord. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, this patch is really great. You know, like all these aspects are really good. Although it won't change the meta that fast, because I reckon the like Ana, Iki is still insanely OP, and then Sloan is also really good. Wuyo is still gonna work, you know, and then we also have Moroyama. So they won't see their chance that fast, but you know, I can still see some players will be using them. You know. So let's go try Yuuhime, Yamato, and Moroyama in the VR battleground. I do want to see. Let's go. Ta-da! And then Clara to make sure that they don't have a debuff and they can also stay alive. Okay, so how much speed do I have? How many speed Yuuhime has? And also Yamato has. Let me see. Yuuhime has 102 speed. Yamato has 104 plus 5 speed. Where does the 5 comes from? From his... I bet from his... this one, I guess, Ascension. This one. This one. Yeah, speed plus 5. So, 10% of Yuuhime, if this captain ability only affects Yuuhime, that means that 10% of this is 10. So if she has 112, she should be faster than Yamato. Yes. So I think this means that no. I'm gonna give her 1 speed. Let's go. I wanna give her 2 speed, just to give her the same base speed as Yamato. So let me sort by speed. This one. Okay. So now she has the same base speed as Yamato's base speed. Now Yamato has 5 higher, but Yuuhime gonna get 10 higher. So we will see. If Yuuhime is now faster. Nope. Wait, let me take out my calculator. So 102 times 1.25 is 127.5, and then 104 times, wait, where is the history? Times 1.25, 130. Yeah, I need to give Yuuhime 3 speed. I need to give Yuuhime. No. 3 plus 5, 8. I need to give her 8 speed. Let's go. Where is the sort by speed? 8 speed. I have 8. Let's give her this 2. This one also have 2. 6. Then this one. Okay, 8 speed. Nice. This will bring her on the same speed as Yamato. Yes, she should be higher than Yamato. So if she is faster than Yamato right now, wait, let me calculate again. 102 times 1.25. Wait. 102 times 1.25 is 127 plus 8. No, not plus 8. Times 1.1 is 140.25, and then 104 times 1.1, 143. Now 140.25, 103. I need to give her 2 speed more than Yamato. So 7. I need to give her 7 speed. Let me see. Then any equipment that gives her 3. I need a booster. Is there any booster? Speed boost. No, I don't have booster. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see this. If she is faster than Yamato, then yes, she is definitely faster than Yamato. The 10% speed applies to everyone. The 10% speed applies to everyone. I can see that because she is exactly on the same location as Yamato. So the 10% speed applies to everyone. This one, this captain ability. This adds to this one. Nice. So Yuuhime can give ally speed plus 35% if she has Yamato and Moroyama. So I can already see like this is gonna be some kind of meta right now, because if you bring Tolan here, he will be the fastest Tolan. And together with this one. Yes. He will be the fastest Tolan in the entire universe. And because your Moroyama gonna move before your Tolan, this is the fastest guy in the universe. Maxis Yamato GQ. I have to go to self-ground. So hope you're still streaming later. Okay. You can always watch the replay. You know. Yeah, this is gonna be your fastest Esper lineup. So we will go to here. Oh my god, this is already midnight. Okay, we're gonna do this faster. Come on. So 5 stacks. Yeah, because he is a defender as a wait, what? Wait. X equals the number of surviving allied defender as first. Oh, because there's Yuuhime. Yes. Because there's Yuuhime. See, he gets 5 stacks.
Be consumed by endless crisis.
Okay. So he doesn't eat up all of his stack. Wait, what? Huh? He doesn't consume. So there is a wrong typing there. Yeah. In here there is no mentioning. Is here absorbs this will across all allies. Maximum deals extra 2 damage. Yeah, there is no mention in here that it's his his stack. His Rashomon.
History is remembered by the weak. The future.
Oh, this one, Ascension. The Ascension removed the consuming of Rashomon. Ah, okay. Okay. Yes. It changed it to absorbing 10% AP and it distributes it evenly. Yeah. So it no longer consumes all stacks of Rashomon. Okay, no wonder I read it in the past notes. His only way to reduce his Rashomon is actually by getting hit. But that means that if you still have Yamato, for newer player, if you have Yamato and you haven't get his ascension to the 3rd level, stop there. Stop on the 2nd one, because this one is really good. Like you can consume all stacks of Rashomon that will trigger your heal. This one. Consume your Rashomon stack and then get it again at the start of his turn, and then he will do this. It is actually a better idea not to get him, not to ascend him, in order to consume your Rashomon stack. Itu apa this replay? Aku getting interrupted by Ron. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. You can just watch the replay later. I'm gonna keep trying until I finish with everyone. Hopefully, I can cover everything in this video because I've already streamed for 2 hours. Hopefully, at the maximum, I will only make a 3-hour video. At the very maximum. So we still have 1 hour more. We will see. I don't know. I do want to see how much Hell Hand stack can I have. This one, but wait, so the stack of Hell Hands. Hell Hands. There's exchange gains 1 stack of Hell Hand. So she just need to move, right? She just need to move. This is the Japanese team. I'm gonna call it that from now on. This is the Japanese team. Yeah, we're just gonna keep stacking this Hell Hand. I do want to see like how far can the Hell Hands go, just to confirm if it's really go up to 10 stacks. Oh my god, don't die first, guys. Don't die first. Wait, I can actually target. Oh, when it is your Moroyama's turn and it is time for you to trigger your passive on a random enemy, you can try to mass clicking the enemy that you want to target. I think he's been following my mouse just now. I do hope that's the case, you know. No, it's random, Okay, my theory doesn't work. Ooh, look at that. That's the next one. I'm gonna attack this guy again. 9 stacks. Gotta see. If it stops at 10 stacks, then we are done testing these two guys. Okay, 10 stacks. That actually take quite long for her to reach the 10 stacks, just to get a 25% attack buff. But it is actually good enough, like it's actually quite big, you know, 25%, because there is no way you can remove the Hell Hand stack now. So after 10 turns, Yuuhime will be at her maximum strength. Yeah, it stops at 10. Okay, so that confirms my confirms the Hell Hand stack. Now we gotta go to Nora. Let's go. Hi, Nora. Let's see. Oh yeah, they don't have their divinate change, right? Their divinate is still the same. The better has a 100 of getting 1 success at the start of their turn. Okay, that will help her in stacking the Hell Hand much faster. This one.
The future.
When consuming Nashima, Yamato heals all allies, healing 100% of Yamato's defense. Yeah, so you will, every time you get attacked, you will heal your allies. Yamato is a defender healer right now. Yamato is a defender healer. The hell. He becomes a defender healer. So you get different bonus effect based on the Nora, the temperature, place different stones, place and stacks in that order. For the damage, true damage. Upon the damage, reduce target's AP. Upon the damage, 1 buff. I think it's still the same. Nora has 50% of temperature when she's attacked. When Nora has pressed on the so on active turn, she attacks with hearing the divine, and then removes pressed on that article. Next one, the buffs the attack on enemies. Yeah, this is the thing here.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
that feels right.
Look at this number. Look at this number. Like, I think this is the biggest AoE number among every single Esper AoE damage. You know, like you will deal a total of 192% AoE damage, where every single Esper on average deal AoE damage of 100% attack. This one deals double that number. That's why in the patch notes analysis, I mentioned in the comment, you know, like before even this patch, Nora was already OP because the number is still the same. This one is still the same. They don't change it. The damage from Nora's AoE is actually the biggest among every other Esper out there. You know, in terms of like, you know, an equal damage AoE attack, you know. And on top of that, she ignores the enemy's defense for every 1 accuracy. So if you have 100 accuracy, you ignore 50% of the enemy's defense. Even though this damage cannot deal critical damage, but you've already seen from who is that? The chef. From Genie, from Genie's damage, you know, even if you cannot crit, if you just keep stacking your attack, the damage will still be considerably high, you know. So, and this one on top of that, she still deals true damage, 15% of the target's maximum HP, which is comparable to Intisar's maximum HP damage. up to 150% of Nora's attack, but because you're not stacking critical damage, you're stacking attack, this will definitely be at your highest maximum potential, you know. So that is Nora. It's continually increase AP for Nora's teammate, and then when another game on the turn, damage plus. Counter rate chance when teammates take hits is increased to 100%. When teammates take hits, guys, the allies counter is here now. Nice. So this was the downside in the comment in the patch notes analysis that someone mentioned that she now can only counter attack when she is attacked, when Nora herself is attacked. Whereas before this, if she casts her second ability, she will be able to counter attack every time anyone gets hit. So that was kind of like a nerf, but it makes her able to deal her AoE damage much more consistently because she will always gonna deal the third skill, the AoE damage, after she rotates between the 3 Presto, Andante, Largo. So that means that after she casts her first ability 3 times, she will definitely gonna deal her third skill, you know, using this. So the AoE damage consistency goes up, but the AoE damage burst goes down because previously you can cast Hearing the Divine and Halcyon Harmonic back to back and then cast another Hearing the Divine again. I think there was a requirement that you can refresh your third ability or something. So you can cast 3 AoE damage in a single turn. And that AoE damage deal 192% attack damage. So that definitely kills someone because I experienced it myself. I died by Nora, Resonance 6 Nora in a single turn. It was, too bad I didn't record that because I was also shocked. I got hit by a surprise there, you know, like there was actually someone who proved my theory. When Nora first came out, because I made this video, when Nora first came out, I analyzed her and I said the exact same thing. She has the biggest AoE damage in this entire game if you give her Abilimon. The only requirement is that you give her Abilimon because the difference between these two here is huge, too huge, you know. So you need her Abilimon. So without Abilimon, she feels like your normal average DPS. That's why nobody ever used her. But I mentioned that, and until now, I still don't have Nora, so I cannot prove that myself. But there was a time, at that time, where I actually met a Resonance 6 Nora, and she killed me in a single turn. You know, my entire team in a single turn. So, now the Resonance, like her nerf that removes her ability to counter attack when her allies get attacked, is now moved to her Resonance 6. Oh my god, I'm gonna need to type this in my video. Let me see the patch analysis. You know, the patch analysis, the second part of the patch analysis. Let me go there and I'm gonna type this in that guy. Update. After PTR testing, her allies counter attack actually goes to her R6. So she will still be insanely OP as previously if you have her R6. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna continue again. Let's see. I think Nora, I'm just gonna bring her and I'm just gonna see her counter attacking the enemy. But the best part about her is that she has her shield now, right? She should have her dream shield. I think it's on Resonance somewhere. No, she needs. Oh, she needs yeah, she needs ascension. Where is her shield? Where is her shield? Wait, what? She should have got her shield, right? Is it on her divinate?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, this one gains one stack of rainbow shield. If Anna is deployed, gains another. Oh, okay. I need her divinate. I cannot see her shield without the divinate. Ah, too bad. Okay, let's just continue with this. Wait, why is she on brawler? So now she has her swirly buff thingy permanently. That's good. That's nice. I'm gonna use Avatar again. Let's go. Where is her Avatar? This one. Let's equip this. Let's this. Okay. So we will see. There we go. So, her basic ability, the buff can be triggered by Avatara. So yeah, relief set and Avatara set can be good for her. Astral set also good for her because you want her to cast her first ability as often as possible. You know, do that, and then Avatar again, please. Yes. For trio, and now she will be able to cast her third skill. There we go, hitting the divine and then lose all. Haha! My God, this is nice. This is good. So that's why. So you need to stun her. If you want to stop her, you need to stun her. So yeah, I do want to try. Do I have the relief set? If I don't have, I cannot try what someone mentioned. You know, who is that?
This song.
That person name, I forgot. Marco, I think, the one that always comment in my video. Afro Marco, yes. The one thing that Afro Marco mentioned, I cannot test that. Is right. What he said is that if you have relief set and you counterattack using, I mean your allies counterattack, you can trigger the relief set. Although I think I've tried this on Chuyao and it doesn't work, but I don't know. I do want to try bringing Anna then. Let's see. If I use Anna and give her Avatara too, then this should be good, right? I mean, if she can keep triggering. If she can trigger the relief by using counterattack. There is Anna. Okay, let's see. And see, Avatara trigger relief? No. Avatara trigger relief? No. Okay. Nope. We'll see the relief icon here. If you see the relief icon over here, that means that is the counter attack. I mean that is the attack that is triggered by relief. So if you don't see the relief set there, the relief icon, that means that it's not triggered. Your relief is not triggered. So my Ana just now never triggered the relief every time she counters attack using the Avatara, but I'm gonna try it again, we will see. That is first ability, you know, it has a chance to trigger the relief. There's Avatara. Yeah, that one, it doesn't trigger relief. Avatara, it doesn't trigger relief. Avatara, it doesn't trigger relief. Normal basic attack. Normal basic attack. Trigger relief? No. You have a very low chance for a relief. You know. There is Avatara. There is Avatara. Avatara, it doesn't trigger relief. Okay, almost like I need to be sure because the chance is very low, so I need to be sure. Look at that. Like, yeah, I'm only doing basic ability damage, and she can single-handedly just kill the entire lineup by Nora herself, and nobody knows how to build her. You know, like she only needs to just move like that. She is really OP. She is really strong, Nora. I do wish that I have Resonance 6 Nora, you know, ever since she came out, but I never get lucky. Until now, I don't have Nora. It doesn't trigger. Doesn't trigger. It doesn't trigger. It doesn't trigger. That is Avatara. That is her own chance to counterattack. So her own chance of counterattack is different with Avatara. So you can counterattack twice in the same turn with her passive. That's the relief. You know. So only when Anna is casting her basic ability on her own active turns, then it will trigger the relief. Otherwise, it never triggers the relief. Let's try it again just to make sure. Because even when they are casting their active ability, like first skill, actively, it still doesn't trigger, you know. The chance of relief is just too small. There, look at that. That's the relief. There is Avatara. There, the relief from actively casting your first ability. That counterattack, that is counterattack. It never triggers the relief. Look at that. It never triggers the relief. Yeah. So that confirms it. I also gonna need to write this down. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so that confirms it, and that was Nora. Now we're gonna go to Fumitsuki. Fumitsuki, yeah, her requirement is just being reduced, but her skill is still exactly the same. You know, it's just her requirement being removed. So you can actually see here, like she's gonna be killing the enemy slowly. Like there. Every time the enemy moves, she gonna stun them. Look at that. The requirement for her to do that that needs the enemy to be below 50%, and when she has her bamboozle is removed, she now becomes the perfect disruptor. Look at that. Every time they move, they gonna get stunned and buff blocker. And also, no, the disease comes from the third skill. You see, every time she is the perfect speed team counter. You know, every time they move, she gonna stun them and buff block them. So they can no longer move again in the next turn. You know, so you can be guaranteed to have your turn. And because she is an HP expert, I do consider her as an HP expert, because the shield strength is 60% of maximum HP of her, and she heals allies based on Fumitsuki's maximum HP, so you do want her to have as much HP as possible. So pairing her up with Amir is the best case scenario right now. Amir is very weak against petrification because he can dispel his own buffs the moment the enemy has 10 shield, and Chuyao and Tricky can counter him really easily, you know. But and also because he is an HP expert, so he moves rather slow. But with Fumitsuki here, she will guarantee that your Amir will have a chance to attack, because one of the way for you to actually counter Amir if you don't bring disease is to actually permanent disable him, you know, and don't bring any shield at all, because if you bring shield, he will cleanse himself and then he will get a turn. But if you just keep stunning him, he won't be able to move. But that stops if you bring Fumitsuki, because Fumitsuki will instead stop the enemy from moving. Look at this. Every time they move, they will get stunned. And as long as your Fumitsuki is alive, and as long as your Fumitsuki is not stunned or taunted, she will do this. The perfect disruptor. Nice. The requirement is reduced. Is removed. And she now is really great as a controller. I don't know if they consider her. Yeah, she is a controller now. She is a controller. Nice. Okay, and she doesn't need a Billimon too. She doesn't need a Billimon. You know, you can just stick with 15% healing if you don't really need that heal, you know. The cooldown also, you don't really need this. Like, the only thing you aim from this is just the disease and bamboozle, resist, defense. It actually dispels all debuffs from the game. It increases her survivability, but it's not necessarily needed if you can have your other allies to you know, help you survive. And her captain ability is also perfect for PvP, for PvP, because this increases your HP in point war, etc. You know, so the perfect pair for Amir now, and also Amir can now be paired. I think Amir's changes is only for pairing up with Fatimah, right? Yeah, Amir now shares Fatimah's damage. So I just need to bring Amir with Fatimah. There's no other change to his skill. Let me just read. No change to the percentage number. His ultimate says 15% of the damage taken. Yes. 2 stacks of Zest at the start of a round, taking his recover HP, healing when enemies gain shield. Shoot attack with blah 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 against head stack, head stack. This debuff, cast Justice Servant, 1 stack of Zest. Shield from one enemy that makes your HP, as it's still the same. It's 1 stack of Divine Health, blah blah blah. Yes, inflict disease, Divine Health, perform the attack, it's still the same, everything is still the same. So Fatimah is different. Attack one enemy 3 times, AP plus 15%. Now you can use Avatara. I think last time she only deal damage, right? So there is no use giving her Avatara. Now they give her AP bonus. I think. I can't remember. I think. So now her first ability. Because I remember her first ability and her second ability just deals damage. There is no special thing about her. Or maybe it is true. Like this one is already there. But it only deals damage. The only thing that is happening on Fatimah is only on the third skill. Now the third skill, this is damage per Sun Glory stack. Sun Glory stack still doesn't give anything. Fighters resolve, damage taken minus 10% per stack. Each time after Fatimah casts Golden Judgment outside her turn, this effect stacks minus 1. Fatimah's damage plus 10% throughout combat. Wow. Can I Fatimah gains 5 stacks of combat, each time an enemy gets above Fatimah's attack. Yeah. Fighters resolve can only go down. You know, at the beginning of the turn, she will get 5 stacks. She will have 50% damage taken reduction. And every time she casts the third skill, the Golden Judgment, outside her turn, which means that she will cast it after she get 10 stacks of Sun Glory. Every time she do that, she will use up the Fighter's Resolve to change the damage taken reduction into a 10% damage increase permanently. And then, yeah, the increase now adds 2%. Last time it was 1%, now it becomes 2%, triggers up to 100 times, and I think the resonance gonna increase this to 4 maybe. I will see this damage against one story, yes. Where is her resonance? How much percentage she gives now on her resonance?
We've got a lot.
America's just deserved. Wait, where is it? Oh, she removed that from here now. Okay.
Why do I fight?
So last time she gets a 2% stack on her resonance, I think. Now she get her 2% stacks from resonance 0. Yeah. So let's just try this. They will share damage taken. We will see. And they will, yeah, nice. And they will call each other, but I think I need resonance too for her, right, to be called together with Amir when doing something. This one, after doing this, you will call Fatimah if your Fatimah is at resonance too. Okay, where is her third ability? She should be casting her third ability. Oh, probably because she got taunted. There, yes. Probably because she got taunted. There, the number of her Fighter's Resolve stack goes down, and she will gain 10% maximum, 10% permanent damage increase. Still doesn't make me want to use her, you know, like, because she needs to be at resonance too, in order for her to follow up attack after Amir used his third skill.
Let's go.
You know?
Stuff. Let's go. Daybreak.
So her strength is hidden behind this. This is her strength. Maybe because I know for sure that this is OP. Not OP, like this is insanely strong, but not to the point of OP. So yeah, that's it. How long do you think it will take to grind the new simmer for its resonance? I don't know actually. Yeah, that is a good question. But I think if you do have your stamina pack ready, I do think that you can just get him like in the first week, I guess. I don't think there's a limit, right? I think you can just get him in the first week. Let me see. I think that's all the changes, right? Let me go to the patch notes again. Nora. Oh, Ophelia. We haven't tried Ophelia yet. Yeah. Or maybe let me just go to the fusion first. This one for fusion. Where is he? Where is he? Wait, where can I get him? Oh, sorry, you can grind R6 here. Gotta go, have a great night. Okay, good night, just you. Thanks for watching. Yeah, where can I get him? Wait, he can be obtained from limited time as per fusion event and echo of the. It's a limited time as per fusion, so it's gonna be not in there, in here. Yeah. So if you spend money, then you will be able to get him quite high. But I don't think you can get to resonance 6 straight away. I don't know. Like, is there a limit to this? Where is it? Not here. Where is it? This is the warm-up. Maker. This is the warm-up. Where is the limited time? Oh, this one. Wait, is it this? Possible? No, he's not here. Where is that guy? Where is Moroyama? He's not here. Limited time as per fusion event. It's not yet here. Not in Echo 2, right? Ooh, Farah is here. Yeah, there is no Moroyama yet. I think he's not here yet. So this is the Echo Esper, and yeah, I think he's not here yet. So I don't know if you can grind him to resonance 6, considering that he is limited. But at the very least, try to grind and get him at resonance 0. You know, I think if you do spend money, you maybe can get him to resonance 6. I don't know, is there a limit on how many you can get? If it is like just like the this one, where is it? If it is like this one, invitation to the invitation to chill, this one. If it is like this one, the limited Esper thingy, then you probably won't be able to get to resonance 6. But because it is a fusion, like you need certain materials. So yeah, if they don't limit it, then you can get to resonance 6. But if they limit it, then at the very least, maybe someone who is lucky can get to resonance 3. I don't know. Pay to win can get to resonance 6 maybe, because I've seen resonance 6 Sujue the moment she came out. Like the whale of the whale, like the whaler of whale. So yeah, and we're gonna see this. Look at it, if we bleed. Oh yeah, this is the one that can single-handed. Now I remember, I mistook my memory. The one that can kill the entire 5 enemies is actually Ophelia. Because this one, if the guy dies during the pursuit attack, continues to attack another target. Oh no, not this one. Yeah, resets pursuit attack count when a pursuit attack kills an enemy. You know, so that is the most OP thing that Ophelia can have. But because it is on resonance 6, I cannot test that. You know, so the new thing about her is on the first ability. It steals buff now instead of just inflicting bleed. And then the second ability, if the enemy is not killed, this skill will reset, get shield and reset this ability called. This increase her survivability, and the shield is also 20% of passive HP, so that is good. And the damage reduction is removed. You know, so now this one use before this. Every time she deals a pursuit attack to the same enemy, the damage will get reduced. but now it's no longer get reduced. So she will deal 240% plus 4 times this one. So 4 times this is 134 is 520, and this one is 270. So 520 is 790% single target damage. It's probably wait, 790. How much is this, guys?
I unseat my
This
sword
one
the
is
strongest foe.
450 on top of 150, or 150 on top of 150 is 600. So Ophelia deals higher damage than Moroyama's single target third skill, you know. So she will be an even better at killing a single target enemy, Ophelia. So yeah, for those of you who already have Ophelia and build her, you can now use her in to kill like annoying enemies. Where is she? Where is Ophelia? My god, we are starting to get too many Esper now. There she is. Okay. Alright, let's see. We're gonna hit the healer and... Oh yeah, I don't have a buff.
You can't escape the Reaper's sight.
I only hit him once. A blame. That's it. Yeah. There is no changes here, like my testing. See, her gameplay is still exactly the same. So there is nothing much to test from her. Can only just show you this maybe. Probably Gabriel. Where is my Gabriel? Yeah, if you want to know, like Sachiko together with Gabriel gives every single buff. Almost every single buff, actually. Okay, let's go. Hit this guy. Yeah, that is still the same. There is nothing much changes for Ophelia. The biggest change for her is on the 6 resonance. Yamato, Yume, Fumitsuki. Yeah, that's it. That's every single new Esper. Okay, we've tested everything. So I would say that among all the new Esper here, not the new Esper and the changes. The Esper that got changed here.
I'll gladly run.
Elif, so probably a skip. So unless she proved to be really useful in Sentinel Hunt and a Facet of Fantasy using her third ability that can deal higher damage on a boss, then she is a skip, you know. And then for Moroyama, obviously everybody must aim for him. Try to grind him. If you don't mind spending money, it's okay to spend money. I mean, like, I'm not gonna push you. I'm not gonna say you need to spend money. Like, it's your money. It's up to you. But if you are a pay-to-win players, definitely get him. This is insanely OP. Definitely a must-have. And then, yeah, Elif is so. And then, among all these Esper, Yuuhime is the best. She got the best changes in this current patch. And then Yamato also insanely good. He becomes a healer. He becomes a healer now. he can heal his entire lineup if you have his divinate every time he gets attacked. And then also after he used up all of his Rashomon, he will be able to heal everyone's HP to by 50% of everyone's maximum HP. And you can exploit this by just bringing him as your sole defender. And then after that, Nora, she already OP enough before this patch. In this patch, she becomes more consistent in dealing that OP damage, you know. And then Fumitsuki is insanely good as a controller, the best pair for Amir actually. So you only want to pair Amir with Fatimah only if you have resonance to Fatimah. But I don't think anyone have resonance to Fatimah unless you are a pay-to-win player or whaler that just collect every single Esper at resonance 6. Otherwise, I don't think anybody has Fatimah at resonance 2. So Amir's best friend is not Fatimah right now, it's actually Fumitsuki. You will have an insanely good lineup with Fumitsuki and Amir right now. And Ophelia, for those of you who has Resonance 6 Ophelia, be grateful. Like, she is gonna be your monster right now. Every time you pursue attack using your third ability and you manage to kill someone after with that 4 pursuit attack, you will gonna continue again on the next enemy until someone managed to survive getting hit by her 4 times. And I don't think a lot of experts can do that, especially if you take initiative by moving first. You know, if you pair her in a speed lineup, or if you can manage to survive, then bringing her into an attack lineup with attack captain buff will definitely guarantee you to kill anyone within her 4 attacks. Not anyone, like the fighter Esper. Obviously, you're not gonna kill any defender Esper within 4 attacks. So yeah, so that's it for this testing, guys. So it's exactly 3 hours because there are a lot of Esper. You know, I need to test a lot of things. But thanks for those of you who watched until here. At this point, you have watched this video for 3 hours. So hopefully you get a lot of information out of these 3 hours, otherwise you're just wasting your time. And I hope for the best for all of you in the next patch for this Moroyama. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.